Don't get used to it. It's gonna be a long video.
Illustrations by Pete.
Okay, look. Being an artist is hard. And I'm not saying this for me. I mean in general, I understand what you're going through. Being an artist is difficult. I cannot... Oh, wait. Hold on one second. Now I'm a real YouTuber. So I don't know what happens. Whenever someone goes to someone else who's successful, the first thing they always say is, stop complaining. It was hard for me. You have it easy now. You don't even know what hard is. It's so much easier now than it ever was for me. I had to do all this, and there wasn't a way for me to get my art in front of people, and now you have the ability to do that. Let me tell you something. Everybody has the ability to do that. And that's what makes it harder. Because now there's not one person who you found that's good. There's all these people that are good at what they do. All of them. You have to convince someone that you're better than the next person. When they can throw a rock and hit an artist, you can go on any freelancing website and find artists to do anything. There are makeup artists and people who do sculptures and people who do paintings and pet portraits and people portraits. It's harder because it's more saturated now. And I don't understand this. I hate going and listening to artists on YouTube give advice to other artists saying, oh, you have it easy, you shouldn't be complaining. Let me tell you, it's hard. I understand that. It's hard. But here's the big key. You have to do it. You have to get your stuff out there. The worst part about being an artist in the beginning is getting started. It's scary. I know. 2015, I was going to start YouTube. In 2015, it's not that long ago, but it would have been a huge, well, it may have been a huge channel by now. But the point is, I would have been started and already gone through so many years of videos and probably been in a much better position than I am right now. Fear. It was fear. Instead, I started on Instagram and I didn't even do it right. I think I've been on Instagram since 2015. I think there's just over 300 people following my stuff. I don't post that much. So even if it was once a week in the beginning for the first 3 years, it was like once a week, didn't matter. It didn't matter. It could be because it's not very good. That's a possibility. But here's the thing. Here's what I want to encourage you with my videos. This is what I'm trying to show you. Usually when you look at some of these other YouTubers or whatever, you see the artists, what do they put in front of you? What do they do? If they're a bird artist, they paint and draw birds. If they're a landscape artist, they paint and draw landscapes. Usually the stuff you see from me, the second or third time I've ever done it. Maybe. Sometimes the first time I've ever done it. So it's gonna suck. I don't care. Because I want to put it out there to encourage you to do that. Just put your work out there. Here's the thing. I'm not very good. But over 500 people have subscribed to the channel already. Over 500 in a year is very good. In order to find those people, you have to put the work out. If you don't put your work out, I know it's scary in the beginning. If there's anything I can encourage you to do for this next year, it's do a little bit more. Put some more out there. Give people a chance to get behind you. You already know there are some people who will not get behind you. Put that in your head. There are some people who your style may not be for them. Maybe the type of art you do is not for them. It has nothing to do with your level. It's not how good you are determines how many people are going to get behind you. It's just that the type of art, maybe some people aren't into that, so they go somewhere else. This year could be your year. Start this year. It's a fresh year. Give it a shot. Get started. Put your stuff out there. Give people a chance to stand behind you and push you forward. Here's what I'm going to do. My email's below, I think. If not, I'm going to put it there. I want you to send me pictures of your art. Anyone. I don't care what your skill level is. I don't care what your age is. I don't care what anything is. Send me pictures of your artwork. Nothing indecent, please, because of the channel. But send me anything that you're doing. And at the end of the video, instead of doing that end credit scene thing, I'm going to start flipping up people's artwork. That way it gets out there. I'll put your name, I'll put the link. When I put the art up, I'll put the little bar at the bottom, and it'll have all your information so people can find you if they're interested in what you're doing. I hate when artists are discouraged. I absolutely hate it. It blows my mind that someone thinks they're that important that they can tear down other people and just belittle the effort that they're putting in. So what if it's not great? Art is a lifelong journey. You will never stop getting better until you stop doing it. Whether that's because you choose to stop doing it or because you no longer can. But you will always get a little bit better the next time. Just understand that you're at a certain point. That's all that there is to it. I mean, look at me. I'm a goof, right? Do you know that most of the time when I do these videos, I'm thinking more about the gear that I'm looking at instead of what I should be doing? Like right now, I just want to do this and see if the corners of the screen are... Will it keep me in focus if I'm out here? This is a wide lens. Does it look weird when I do this? Does it look like my arm goes extra long? Is that extra long? Does that look weird? Is this good content? Once in a while I get a comment that someone says, you know, I just came back to art after years of being away. Maybe their whole life they were away from art. They just came back to it and they weren't sure exactly where to start. And they saw one of my videos and it helped them. It gave them inspiration to do something. I'm not saying that to brag about me. It has nothing to do with me. The fact is that it feels good to know that you've helped someone. And if you can inspire other people to do things, it's a great feeling. Do it. Do it yourself and see. So send me some art. I'll put it up. The end of the videos, if anybody sends me anything, I don't care what it is, any style, digital, regular, traditional medium, I don't care. Just send me some art. I'll put it up. I'll put your name, and if you have a website, whatever, your information. And I'll do that at the end of every video. That way, you know what it's like to get your stuff out there. If you're going to start a YouTube channel, and I encourage you to do so, it's a wonderful feeling. It changes every way that you look at everything. So if you want to do that, great. But don't be one of those YouTubers. I think I might actually remember one of those times. I'm an artist here on YouTube, and probably more important than you are, as you can tell by the soft music playing in the background. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more videos like this. Even though I haven't explained anything yet, you have no idea if I'll deliver on the promises made in the title. I probably won't. But I have opinions that you need to hear because I'm right and everyone else is wrong. You don't think you need my help? You don't even know the right way to sharpen your pencil. With a surgical scalpel, the point needs to be at least 2 inches long, or you aren't a real artist. See how you hold that pencil? You're wrong. See how you use that paintbrush? You're doing it wrong. See that sketchbook you're using? It's the wrong one, and you should throw it away immediately, but buy the one posted down below in my affiliate links. I'll also give you confusing information continuously, like how you should only ever use single pigment paints, and then immediately follow that up by telling you that you should never use a color straight out of the tube, and you should always mix your colors. Excuse me for a moment while I drink from this golden teacup to let you know how sophisticated I am, and make sure that while I draw and paint, I'll have this in the shot the whole time. This video is probably sponsored by Squarespace, just like every other video here on YouTube for the past 2 years. Use the link below to make me more money, and throw away your other website that you've been using for the last decade because, well, I get paid for this. Even though this is an art channel, on a continuous basis, I want to discuss my illnesses, both physical and mental, as well as those imagined by me. You'll probably hear about that anytime I need to make an excuse about something, and I also want to take this time to let you know YouTube is so hard. I'm just so overwhelmed. I have to work almost 4 days a week. Who does that? Now feel bad for me so I can validate why I disappear for months at a time, but still make you feel guilty enough to subscribe to my Patreon and fund my summer cruise. On this channel I will share almost everything I know except for the really good stuff, which you can only access through my Skillshare class, which is actually just advice from other YouTubers' channels which will instantly give you buyer's remorse since you've already heard the information before. I also encourage you to buy my new companion workbook, where I'll explain the exact same information you just heard, phrase it slightly differently and give you a lot of big empty space for you to draw your talentless art and feel like you're actually learning something. You're not. I'm taking a short break, so I won't be posting any new videos for a month, but I'll be posting 37 new videos up on my Patreon page, so go over there and give me your money. My next video will be a video about what's in my art bag, which actually doesn't consist of one item I actually use, but it's a great way to stuff 50 affiliate links down below. Or maybe I'll just do a holiday special and just point out every single item in my studio, including which brand of trash bag I use. Please use all of my links and only my links so I can afford to make more videos telling you how much you suck as an artist. Please click on these other videos so I can continue to make you feel guilty enough to pay me more money and belittle your abilities so you feel inadequate as a human being. Now go make me popular by sharing this video. Go! Yeah, I hate that guy. Listen, I was just trying to make it very obvious that I was reading from a teleprompter. I love when YouTubers do that. So I know you have people that support you as individuals, if you're an artist, if you're a YouTuber or whatever, but I just don't understand why people use their audience. Most people click on a video, they're trying to escape something themselves. They don't want to hear all the weight of your crap on top of that. I'm not saying you can't share with people that care about what you're doing, but when it's every other video, just give your audience a break. Don't do that. Look, the whole video here is just to say this. I hope you don't wait until maybe it could be too late to get your stuff out. Don't regret not taking that chance. Give it a shot. Don't let that fear stop you. You don't want to regret it later and look back and say, you know, I didn't inspire anyone. I didn't share with anyone. My voice was not heard and it never got out there. Don't listen to the people who say you have it easy now. Don't let people minimize what you're going through. It's tough out there, but it can still be rewarding. You just have to put the time and effort into it. Believe me, I promise you, it's worth it. And I've actually been trying to do some videos, and I'm going to do many more that are just things that are quick that you can get out. So if you have 15 minutes to put something down, you at least have something to share. And maybe you have to work on it a couple times in a row. 15 minutes this day, 15 minutes this day, and in a week you get something out. In 2 weeks you get something out, whatever it is. Whatever you have time for. So that's it. I just want to encourage you to do that. I hope you have a wonderful new year. And I'm going to go, and I'll see you in the next one.